In this video, we are going to be on page 4 of your textbook. So I'm just going to scroll over to page 4, and it looks like this. This is the vocabulary page. One of the biggest things about reading that is so important is that it builds your vocabulary. It introduces you to new words that you maybe have heard them, but you may not know how to spell them or exactly what they mean. So in each of these lessons we're going to do some vocabulary, and they usually range from 8 to 12 words. I think 12 is the most for any chapter. It's really quite a lot. I like to keep it around 8. At 10 maybe, but 12 is a lot. But I wanted to pack as much into this as I could. So for the seasons chapter, here are the vocabulary words. And I want you to come down to this little tablet. This is where we're going to list our words. And the first word is weather. And I need a little bit darker pen. So weather. W-E-A-T-H-E-R. Weather. And the next word is whether. Those sound very much alike, and I want you to know how to use them correctly. So whether and whether will be our first two vocabulary words. And then we have blizzard. Blizzard. Pleasant. Pleasant. Extreme. Extreme. Occasional. Harvest. Humidity. And you should have, I believe, 9. Yes, you should have 9 words. And I'm missing one, aren't I? Which one am I missing? Distinct. That's a good one. Distinct. Be careful with spelling distinct. It's a little bit tough there on the end. So distinct is the last word. Okay, I want you to scroll down here to the bottom page, the bottom of the page. I think we'll have enough room to do this. Actually, let's do it right here. If you want to change colors, you can. I'm going to change to red just so you can see the difference. And I want you to write your ABCs. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. There are 26 letters in our alphabet. So we're going to use these to put our words in alphabetical order. And this is a skill that I use every day because I work with a lot of student files and I file those in alphabetical order. So this is a good job skill. If you get a job or do an employment test, you may have to alphabetize. So I wanted to give you some practice with that. So what we need to do, we need to look down the list at our letters, first letters. I am looking for the letter A. So I have W, W, B, P, E, O, H, H, D. No A's. So we can cross off the A. Do we have any B's? Yes, we do. We have the word blizzard, and that's the only B. So let's put a number 1 beside blizzard. That is our first alphabetical listing. Look at your words, and again, you let me highlight for you because we are looking at the first letter of these words. Do you have any C's? No. Do you have any D's? Yes. The word distinct. So let's make that entry number 2. Any E's? Yes. Extreme. Any F's? No. Any G's? No. Any H's? Yes. I have harvest and humidity. So we have to look at the first 2 letters of the word. The H is the same, so we move over to the second letters, and those are A's and U's. So harvest comes 4th, humidity 5th. So if you have 2 of the same beginning letter, you look at your second letter. So that one's done. No I's, no J's, no K's, no L's, no M's, no N's. O, we do. We have occasional. So that will be number 6. P, we have pleasant. That's 7. And then we can go all the way to our W's, where we have WE and WH. So WE is going to come first. And then WH would be the last word. And that is all of our list. So we start with an alphabet and we put those words in order. Okay, so let's scroll up to the top, or I'm scrolling up. You just turn up to the top, and let's define these words. Let's do a definition for these terms. So the first word in our list is blizzard. Blizzard. And I want to continue showing you how to do syllables. Okay. This word has 2 vowels in it. It has an I and it has an A. So at most it can have 2 syllables. Every syllable has to have a vowel. And I know from years of experience that when I have 2 letters like that, 2 consonants together, that's where the syllables will break. So we're going to say blizz, zerd, blizzard. Okay. This says I, that's a short I, and this is an R-controlled vowel. We're not going to get into that too much. Just know that when you have an A or a vowel with an R, that the R can do funny things to the sound of the vowel. So sometimes those R-controlled vowels don't sound at all like the letters they are. Blizzard. Blizzard is a thing. Let me go ahead and give you the definition, and then we'll worry about part of speech. I think that will be easier. So blizzard is a huge snowstorm. So this is a thing, The definition starts with A, so this is a pretty good clue that this is a noun. Nouns are persons, places, things. So a blizzard is a noun. And let's do a little bit of annotating here. There is the vocabulary word. So blizzard is your vocabulary word. Let's underline that one. The next word is distinct. Your text says that North America has 4 distinct seasons. So let's count vowels. We have an I and an I, so there are 2 vowels, 2 syllables on this one. Distinct. 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 And the definition of distinct is different from all others. So when we say 4 distinct seasons, that means that the seasons are different from all others. Summer is not like winter. They're different. They're distinct. Distinct is not a thing. It's a describing word. It tells me how things are different. This is an adjective. Adjective. Distinct, different from all others. The vocabulary word is distinct. Okay, the next vocabulary word in order is extreme. 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 This one has, let's count vowels, that helps. There's an E, an E, and an E. So we may be thinking this is 3 syllables. It's actually only 2, and I'll show you why. So we have X, treme, you have E, consonant, silent E. So even though we see 3 vowels, we only hear 2. So this is a 2-syllable word, extreme. And extreme is reaching the highest degree. Reaching the highest degree. This is a describing word, so it is an adjective. If you talk about extreme temperature, that is describing the temperature, so it is an adjective. Vocabulary word, extreme. Okay, the next one is harvest. Harvest. Count vowels. We have 1, 2. Har. Vest. This is R controlled, and this is harvest. Harvest is a time. So right there, this is a thing. This is going to be a noun. A time of gathering crops. A time of gathering crops. is a harvest. And this is a noun. It's a thing, a time. Vocabulary word, harvest. The fifth word in order is humidity. Humidity. So we have vowels U, I, and Y. Remember, Y can sometimes be a vowel. Hue, U says its name. Mid, I. Remember, schwa says and T, the Y in this case sounds like E. Humidity. Humidity. This one has 4 syllables. When I was in school learning to be a teacher, they told us that words with 3 or more syllables are considered difficult. So this one is definitely a difficult one. Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air. Humidity. And this definition starts with the amount. That's a thing, so this is a noun. Person, place, or thing is a noun. Humidity. Okay. Occasional. Right, we have O, A. Here's a double vowel, and then A. Occasional. So it looks like we have 5 syllables. We have 5 vowels. But because these two are joined together, those only count as 1. So this is a 4-syllable word, occasional. And I told you just a minute ago, if we have double letters, we'll break between those, double consonants. So we're going to say oc, k, shun, ul. Actually, let's make him schwa. K, and this says shun. Occasion, ul. Occasional. Occasional. That's a tough word. It's 4 syllables, so it is a hard word to deal with. An occasional means not happening often. And this is a describing word. It's describing an event, or it would be an event. So this is an adjective. Occasional. And the vocabulary word we underline. Okay, we're almost there. This is time consuming, I know. The next word is pleasant. Pleasant. And this one, let's mark vowels. We have two vowels together, so they'll count as one. They're working as one. And then we have that second A, so this is a two-syllable word. Pleasant. Pleasant. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking, so you don't hear the A. And then this one almost has that schwa sound. Pleasant. Pleasant. And pleasant means, I'm looking for the definition okay, here we go. Giving a sense of happiness. I didn't want to change the wording on you. Giving a sense of happiness. Something that's pleasant makes you happy. And this is a describing word. You describe a pleasant meal or a pleasant time, a pleasant day. Those are telling me what kind. So this is an adjective. And the word is pleasant. Then we have weather. W-E-A-T-H-E-R. Weather. Have two vowels together, so that counts as one, and then the E. I am not positive about this, but I'm going to put it together just like this. Sometimes I break them a little bit in the wrong place, but for what we're doing here, I think it's okay. I should have double checked before I logged on. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. You will not hear the second one. And this is the sound. It's an R controlled sound. So weather. Weather. This one means the state of the atmosphere. If I look out the window today, it's sunny. So I would say that the atmosphere is clear, the weather is clear. Just to give you an example on this one, we're talking about rain, snow, hail, weather. And this one starts with the word the, so we're dealing with a noun. It's a thing. Noun, weather. And I don't want you to confuse that with this word. Weather. I'm sorry, I'm breaking pattern. I mark my vowels. There are two of them and I hear them both. So I have weather. Weather. This is a different word. People confuse these two all the time. So you want to be careful. Weather is giving you a choice between two things. For example, he is trying to decide whether or not to go. So he has a choice. He can go or he cannot go. Whether or not to drink tea, you have a choice if you want tea or if you don't want tea. So this word is a conjunction. It's a joining word. Conjunction. And this word is weather. not to be confused with weather. Okay, you have your definitions of the vocabulary words. These words are very common in English. And in the next video, we're going to do some practice with these. You'll have some puzzles and things that I will do with you. If you want to go ahead and try pages 5 and 6 before you see me do them, that is a good thing. It's going to give you some practice with these words. So if you want to do them with me, I'll see you in the next video for those. Have a great day.